Welcome to my class student. It's class 7 English grammar. We are doing chapter 6, that is tenses 1, and in this session 1 we are doing simple present tense and its uses. As you know, there are many type of tenses, present, past and future, and in each tenses there are subdivisions also. Simple present, present continuous or progressive, present perfect or perfect present, perfect continuous. So in this session we will learn about simple present tense. The present tense is a verb tense. With the verb we can understand this is the verb tense. It is also called the present simple or simple present. Depending on the person, the simple present tense is formed by using the root form or by adding s or es. Person, that is first person, second person and third person, right? So depending on the person, the simple present tense is formed by using the root form or by adding s or es. For example, first person I with this m, she third person, here we have added s, we plural, so here we haven't added s or es, it is the root verb, and they again it is plural, so here we are seeing only the root verb. It's mainly used in the following ways. What are the uses of simple present tense? To describe things that are currently happening or that are currently or always the case. I love chocolate ice cream. Here this is currently always the case, right? Some birds eat worms and insects. These are the facts, these are truth. So it is as it is, simple present tense. To talk about something that exists or happens regularly. How? She goes out every Saturday night. Regularly it's happening. It always rains here in winter. To refer to a future situation in certain cases and in some subordinated clauses. For example, the bus arrives in London at 6 p.m. Right? That is, now it is, for example, it's to refer to a future situation, certain cases and some subordinated clauses. So here, now suppose it's 3 o'clock and someone is informing the bus arrives in London at 6 p.m. It's not now 6 p.m. So instead of writing the bus will arrive in London at 6 p.m., we can say the bus arrives because this is a regular feature. I will make some coffee when you come. See here, when you come. So in a subordinate clause we have used it. To express habits, general truths, repeated actions or unchanging situations, emotions and wishes. I read a lot, it's a habit. I work in Mumbai, it's an unchanging situation. Kolkata is a large city, it's a general truth. To give instructions or directions. You drive for 200 meters, then you turn left. So here we are giving instructions, and as this is a second person, so root verb. So here it is root verb, drive only. To express fixed arrangements, present or future. When everything is planned, well planned, nothing will be changed, then we can use simple present. Your meeting starts at 9. That means it is already planned, tomorrow your meeting starts, although instead of saying your meeting will start at 9 tomorrow or in the evening, we are saying simple present, your meeting starts at 9. To express future time after some conjunctions, for example, after, when, before, as soon as, until. So after these conjunctions we use simple present. I will give to you when you come next Saturday. See, when is here? Before you arrive. As soon as you go. Then after he comes, because he is there, third person. So here, as you is a second person, so this is a root verb. So you are seeing you is a second person, so here we have used come as a root verb. Now, how to form the simple present? First person, if it is first person singular, so I and root verb, right? Second person singular, you, this is again root verb. Then third person singular, he, she, it. Here we are using S or ES. Now plural. First person plural, here root verb. Second person plural, here root verb. Third person plural, here again root verb. For a few verbs, the third person singular ends with ES instead of S, and these are the verbs whose root form ends in O, CH, SS, TH, SS, GS or Z. Earlier in the earlier slide, you have seen with the third person we use S or ES, but there are some particular word if that ends with O, CH, SS, TH, SS, GH or Z, so we use ES, right? So here these are the thing. In this way you will have to understand where to write ES, where to write S. Now, in the third person singular, the verb always ends in S. For example, wants, needs. Here see, only S is here. Only S is here. Now, negative and question form use does. The third person of the auxiliary, do plus infinitive of the word. Now, here we are doing, suppose this is negative. He does not like him. Now, here you are saying does. Negative is here. Now, question. Does he swim? So, we have made questions with does, right? And do is that plus does is here, the third person of the auxiliary do and the infinitive of the verb. So, here you are seeing swim and does. Now, he wants a pencil. Simple, assertive. Does he want a pencil box? That is a question. And he does not want a pen. And this is again negative. So, this is negative you are seeing. This is negative. This is your assertive. And this is your question. That is interrogative. So, you are seeing we write in this way, and this is the third person singular. We write in this way. Because with do we have written ES. Because with the third person singular we write with he, it is does. Now, for a few verbs, the third person singular ends with ES instead of S, and these are the form O, CH, SS, the, SS, GS or Z. Usually we use S, but if the word ends with these letters, so we use ES. Verbs ending in Y, the third person changes the Y to IES. Fly, flies, cry, cries. Now, there is an exception always. So, if there is a vowel before the Y, then we don't use IES. See, there is a vowel, A is there, so we have simply added S. Now, here again, A is here, so we have simply added S. So, these things are always, the list of the words are there in grammar book. Please go through it and understand what to do and where to write what. Add es to verbs ending in double s, x, ss, ch. He passes, see, double s, so es. She catches, ch, so es. He fixes, x, to es. And it pushes, ss, to es. So these are the things, these are the grammatical rules that you need to understand. Learn all these words and then you will realize that yes, everywhere you will find this application of grammatical rule. Now, the verb to be is regular. Irregular, how it is? With first person singular it is I am. With second person singular it is you are. With third person singular it is he, she, it is. And first person plural, here it's the same, are. Everywhere with first person, second person and third person, but all in plural. So your variation is only with singular. Wherever you get singular person, you will have to be very cautious about writing verb. How to make negative? Do, does plus not plus root form of verb. We can also use the contraction don't or doesn't. Then Pauline, name or he, she does not want to share the pie. Pauline is a singular person, name of a girl. He, she, third person singular. So we have used does. Her friends, plural, we, you, I, we like. We use do not like cruelty. There is, because these are plural, these are all plural and these are all singular. These are all singular and these are all plural. These are singular. And these are plural. Now, to make the verb to be negative, the formula is to be plus not. I am not a pie lover. Not. You aren't ready for, aren't is are not. Are not. Right? I am not, so verb to the formula is to be plus not. Here see, to be plus not. Now, how to ask a question? Do, does plus subject plus root form of verb. So, do you, this is subject, no, that is the verb, how to bake a pie. And this is do, does. How much does Pauline love pie? Does, then subject, then verb, pie. Now then infinitive to ask, I, you, we, they, ask. There are some verb. With the verb, you can understand how to ask a question. Here you are seeing infinitive. Suppose example to ask, we are taking the ask word. I, you, we, they. Here the root verb ask and with negative do not ask. Here with third person singular it is asks and then does not ask when it is negative. Now here comes some exercises. Put the verbs into the correct form with I. What is I? First person. So what will be the verb? It will be root verb only. I like lemonade very much. Now the girls always. Now girls is what? It is plural. And this is I is first person singular. I is first person singular and girls is plural. So with plural we use always the root verb. So only listen. So here it will be like. Here it will be listen. Right? Janet never dash jeans. Now Janet is what? It's a name. With name, what we use? We use with root verb s or es. So here wears is here. So Janet never wears. Only s. Right? Janet never wears jeans. Mr. Smith, again singular and name. Then the verb is teach. So what will you write? You have heard, you have learnt, which if there is a ch, what you need to add? Es. So this is teaches. Mr. Smith teaches Spanish and French. Now you, here you is second person. Now do your homework after school. You do your only the root verb. So here you are seeing only the root verb do. Right? Now, we dash a nice garden. So here we is plural. So this is have. We have a nice garden. Here she. Now to be is a. So she is singular. She is a single girl. Singular. So with singular we use is. So she is 6 years old. Now Simon. Now Simon is all again singular. Simon is again singular. So what you will write? Simon has 2 rabbits and 5 goldfish, because we will have to agree the verb with the subject. Here subject is Simon, so this will be has. Now I, here with I, what you know? I am from Vienna and Austria. Now they, now here they is singular, so this is are. They are Sandy's parents. Make questions. Now here you and speak and English. So what you know how to write? You is a second person. How do you speak? Now when he to go home. Now here do you speak English? And then question mark. Now when he to go home. So when is here? He to go. He is a person, third person. So when does he go to home? Now they is plural, to clean the bathroom. So it will be verb will be according to they. So how do they clean the bathroom, or when do they clean the bathroom? Where she to ride her bike? She is a subject. So where does she ride her bike? Then Billy. Billy is again a singular person's name, to work in the supermarket. Now where does he or when does Willie work in the supermarket? So anyway you can add whatever you want to WH in WH, when, where, how, but you will have to very careful about do and does. So here it will be does. Now answers are here. Do you speak English? When does he go to home? When do they clean the bathroom? Where does she ride her bike? And does Billy work in the supermarket? So in this way you can make questions. Always remember there is a question mark at the end of the thing. Now here you will have to write the particular word. Now and she is what? Singular. So what will you write? Handball very well. So very well, here it is plays. So plays. Now I never, because I is first person, so this is I never drink coffee. The swimming pool opens, because swimming pool is singular. Now, ate at 9 in the evening. Now here, it closes. It closes. Bad driving causes. See, CAUSES. Because here it is. This is causes. CAUSES. Here it is causes. Now, next, my parents live. Because parents are plural. The Olympic Games takes place. Right? Now, good students always do their homework because plural is here. My students speak a little English. I always wake up early in the morning. So, what have you learned? You have learned present tense, its uses, simple present tense, its uses, how it is used in sentences, and through exercises you have learned its application. Now practice the session again and again. In the next class we will meet again with some new chapter. Till then, have a good revision. Thank you.